Let's have another little coding session. No, not like that. I can't see that. There we go. Better. This is quite the large class. Add class. Radial menu. This is quite the large class. I wasn't sure what that was for, so I did the /, so IntelliSense gave me some comments. might just put the engine in the background so you can kind of get a sense as you're coming in the chat of what we've made so far. I spent an hour on the gizmo and it's still just really small when I'm far away. I need to model that in just like, I don't know, screen space, so it's always the same size. Gotta keep something on the screen for you guys. Class. I'm going to open another chat because I think every now and then I need to ask a question that's, I don't want to get rid of my current answer. So enum class, I think it's to define the type, the underlying type. It might not be. Okay, I get it. Focus, selected. Okay, so these will be, yeah, actions. So I can focus on, and it's just giving me some things I might not use really. Delete, selected, transform tools, this will be the main thing. Tool move, rotate. Place older actions. I'll make that a bit bigger for you guys. 130. Create light. What else would I put? Create light. Load or model last. Create instance of last instantiated model. What else? Oh, delete. Remove scene object. Delete. Selectable. Page ID 0. So these will be different page names. Root will just be the default page. Root, so that would be like to add a light or something to the scene. Root selected is if you've got something on the screen you've clicked, it will bring up something different. The transform, the create. That's it. Delete will just action it straight away. So what's everybody procrastinating right now? Where are you calling from? Are you a coder? Are you thinking about coding? Have you made 5 game engines? What game are you playing? ID, hit world pause. I don't know what it's going with there, but I don't mind some ideas. I don't want to build this up too much because I want to get implementing the game in a few months, not just tools. So then this is the parent structure, I think, that holds them all together. I've never built an interface or even done anything similar. Did I capitalize? Probably. Oh, it's there, yeah. Radial entry will be something you can click, I think. So does it have a picture? Does it have a label, text? Does it have a child, or is it the parent? If not, it's the top layer. If it does have a child, it might be the second layer or the third layer. Like when you click file, then you've got all these options. Or if you go to new or open, it brings up another menu. I don't know if you can see those. Then entry type is action. What was the other one? Was it none? Action or submenu, yeah. And I think this is an action because it's going to be the parent, so it's going to be the main menu. So we would probably use the class will generate the page ID. I need to get them consistent, capitalized. Okay, let's see what functions we have. We have the initializer, build static page definitions once. Open menu at screen position, so it takes the position, the radial context. Interesting. So is that? I have a context object, and I've only used it once. Close, of course. Ball is open. So if it's open, you'll have different draw commands, and the mouse will operate differently. Draw and update. So when it's updating, it will go to probably open every frame. Set icons later if you have textures. Save to call at any time. Private pages. Page stack. That might be the ordering. How to return two variables from one function. Create a struct. And then you put them in struct, custom return. Then inside that, let me do it on the screen. So you'd have struct, custom return, and then maybe you want it into you want to return age, and you want it to return someone's name, ist string. I don't have strings included in my file, but and then later on you would just create a custom return. I think you probably get it now. Called profile, and that's it. There you go. So then you would return profile. Alright. Obviously I can't put return here because it's not a, but you could return like the age or the height. But right now I'm in a header file. and you can also do it like this. So you could do return. If your return type was custom return, you could just do that. So if your function was if you made a function called custom return, and you called the function double return, and then when you return at the end, you could just return this because it knows you're returning a custom return, which is basically two numbers padded together. So that you see how it's not given an error. Or you could return, you could make one here, custom return John. Or you could just return John. But you'd have to return the full thing. You couldn't do that because it wants the whole thing. I probably told you too much, you got it now. That's worth a subscribe, a thanks, and what's it called? Patreon. Okay, my light's gone out on the camera. I'm just going to fix that. But we're still here. Tell your nan we're still here. I think we're going to go with some jeans because it's getting cold for tracksuit bottoms. By the way, if you're still around, how's the audio levels? I know your favourite streamer don't stand up on camera, but I gotta get comfortable. Okay, let's get rid of John. Well, there's lots of private variables in this. Open state anchor. I love these visual parameters. This will be, yeah, the size of like the circle, and that might change on depending on how many items you have in, item size. Yeah, there's going to be a function that will draw all this, and it'll be like a pie splitting based on how many items. It will change this, yeah, the spacing. But that will be, that's not the spacing. Window padding around ring. Find page. Okay, I'm going to type this because I want to get it in my memory. We want to learn. Actually, I'm gonna give a little spoiler. I was coding about an hour ago. Let's cheer. And was it on this stream? It was on my previous stream like 2 hours ago. And I had to do a function. I had to return two things in a function. And I was like, wait, I need a struct here. Or I think ChatGPT gave it me. And there it is. It's the first time I've used it, maybe in 1 year, and it was 2 hours ago. The universe brought you here. And I'll let you off by calling that advanced. Radial menu. I think this forces it to create the constructor. Forces. Come on, IntelliSense. And it's been underlined because it's saying you've created a function but there's no definition. You haven't filled it in. I'm just thinking, because I've got to do this whole thing twice in the CPP and the header, I don't mind copying the names, so I've got to do it all again in a minute. So they're all green. Return open. That's going to be a variable that we're probably going to make in a minute in private. And if a variable is private, anything under here won't be accessible in other parts of the code, like in these files. Not directly anyway. You'll have to create a radial menu class in other files, and then the radial menu will be able to access stuff that's down here. So that protects data. So you can't just sort of hack your own code. There we are. Shout out Corsair on the chair. Static pages. Radial context. Why do we call the constructor there? I think it just initializes the variables. It's 4 AM. What can I say? Hey, I think you was here before. I could be wrong. Identify yourself, caller. It's actually your picture that I recognise, but it's only like 5 pixels. Which means I'm wrong. Open state. Ooh. 2 weeks maybe. I'd say 2 weeks approx. But I've been using a lot of ChatGPT, so it's a lot faster. Welcome to the page, man. Okay, so these are some functions. But I say that because we've already had some functions, so it's interesting that there's more. But these are private. Radial page, find page. So we'll pass it an ID and it will find the page. Simple. And of course it returns. Ha 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 ha. It was me, brother. You've come at a good time. I think there's like, it says there's 11 people watching, so it's quite quiet. I tend to find it, until there's about 8 people don't really interact. I think it's a good way to procrastinate, or if you're coding, you watch someone else code. I don't know if it's like that in other just like types of media. I think there's something I'm missing here. Like it's not a construct, it's not like a copy constructor or I will ask that. A few questions would be brief. 1, why 2, radial. 2, find page. Helpers. If anyone's watching and know why there would be 2 functions like that, I think it's just a design choice. Decide which root page to open based on context. what I'm going to do is all the functions that are a little more complex, I'll type them out, I think. Okay, helper function, I don't know what that does, it's a clamper. I hear the birds, 4 AM. Wow. So initialize. So this will be when you. I think when you click, not like just once, but I think every time. Most initializations are just on startup. Root. Nothing selected. We'll keep those typos in there, then people know that I did type stuff. Okay, so we're creating the root page and setting up the data. If you just join in, so this is going to be a menu where you right click. So let's have a look. Right now on these dragons, if I click one and drag it, I've got to like find this homeboy here to drag the gizmo. But then when you load a model, it might not be rotated right. So then you got to do all of this. So I'm going to have some buttons that just rotate exactly 90 degrees. But also I'm going to get the gizmo here. If you hold shift, it will rotate, but that's all going to be implemented. And then if you right click, maybe you might right click here and then you can click, it will come up with a nice round menu like add a light, add a new object, delete object, all the basics really. Create collider, so you'd have physics, so something that the player can't walk past that's invisible, like so you can't progress on a level. All things like that. So it's going to be really powerful once it's going. This is going to be their home menu. So we'll do 2 entries. Or maybe 3. So what does a radial page have? It has an entry, a radial entry. What's an entry? The action it does, if it does an action ID. I think that connects it with the loop, the game loop later. So this is just the name of the thing, action. And then the ID, so we can find it, and then the page, and the label. it's all quite easy, but if you haven't done this before, the intuition's not really going to be there to think of all these different subsystems. Push back. So we're creating a radial entry. So normally you might just think, why don't you make it like here first? Entry 2. But if we're pushing back, if you just put the type it is, you can put a constructor, curly braces, and all the parameters it needs, I believe. Radial entry, which are these here. But obviously we've got it ordered for us. Oh my bad, yeah, I didn't actually I just made this one bigger so people could see, like a minute ago. What it is, normally on my third screen I just have like the overlay so I can look to my left and I can see what you're seeing. But I just don't like free screens sometimes. Especially when you have mic and camera as well. Hey to the guy or gal who just came in. So my bad on that, thanks for shouting it out. I have to copy and paste that because does that really work? Expected an expression. I did my structure wrong. Yeah. What are you guys working on? What brings you here this morning, this evening? As long as the structs fields are public. I wonder if that's the issue. That should fix it. Sweet. what model am I using for, you mean the Dragon? Where did I get it from? But if that's the question, it was the first result on Google. Free FBX models, free animated FBX models. Got you. I was thinking there's another model here. ChatGPT, it says 5.2, but you never really know. If it's an easy question, who knows if they just given it to a different model. But is it just cut off the screen? Yeah, I might have to add that to the screen so people can see. What's your experience with LLMs? Because I've got the engine running and it's just the IntelliSense is picking it up wrong. Let's have a look. Wait, are you saying I've done a lowercase? The name is whatever name I've chosen, so it's not the name if that's what you mean. No. No, it doesn't. I didn't know Go did that. Yeah, I understand you now. Okay, so we're going to C++ 20. And I'm going to have to make sure I do that on debug mode as well. Tell me a little bit about Go, or if that's not interesting to you now, tell me what you're working on. Did I really just come out of that to change it? I don't think you can see the white menu actually on Visual Studio. Oh, and so the error here is, it should be capitalized, I think. Sweet. Nice. I've used building agent stuff at the minute. I don't know what that means. I was using some agents over the weekend, and I made some apps with agents. But I didn't build agents. I use those. You're based in the States. I just know most people in the UK won't be up at this time, but some people are. UV mode on. I'm pretty new to this sort of stuff, really. To any large projects, I'm quite new to. I'm starting to see like how many subcomponents there are to quite simple functions and tools. But I do like creating tools. I don't know why. There's a joy in making tools. I think because I'm as much a creative as I am a logical thinker. Create light. Add spotlight. Go green. Go green, homie. Yeah, I just realized I was copying from the wrong place. okay, I get it. And I sort of did a minute ago as well. So this is the page when page ID root empty and then root selected when an object's been selected. I think first I needed to push back. So the root menu. And by the way, because we're using the same names, this is why we have the scope in here. What's going on there? Do we need another? So this is the root menu, like the first menu you see if something's been clicked. So then it will impact the model. I don't think that title was right though. Radial page ID, different types of pages, root, selector, transform, create. So you'd click this if you wanted to change the shape of the object, for example. It's I'm getting a little confused because ID I always use when I give something an ID number, like for selecting a model. So this is model 1, model 2, but here it's like page ID. It's more like page type. It's a submenu or like a category. So I don't think the AI has chosen a good name. and then presumably this text transform will come up when you hold the mouse over it, but there'll also be a picture or something to make it obvious. We'll do another, let's have another entry for this menu. Type equals action, so this will actually do something. Action ID. There's one of them that I didn't change. Label equals focus focus object. So as you can see on the engine, there's two dragons moving, but they're not central. So you right click one and just click focus, and the camera will just go straight to it. And that's good for fine detail, really. Putting where your trees and buildings are going to go, and you can move the camera around it, spin the camera instead of being far away. So you could have like an orbit. And then we will have a delete selected. By the way, where you see the double colons here, that's just like a namespace, like it brings you to the next branch. So this is the radial action ID, then the double colon brings you to the choices. So it's to move through the structure. So if I do that, you might not, no, I don't think you can see it, but on my screen there's a big list: create light, delete selected, model, delete the last model, and so on. So the submenu, I think, will be just the same as a menu. So create a page, you give it a name, title, create a tool, create another tool, you push it back, and that's probably going to be it. Another submenu, or the create submenu. So create a light. Yep. So we're going to copy and paste those. And create cube. I don't think I put that in there, so I'm just going to put create. Can't be the same. go into the action ID, and we're going to have a different kind of light. We'll have create spotlight, and then what can a standard light be? Spotlight directional, like so a torch, and it shines forward. It gives a bit of like a cone, but it just shines in the direction you point. A spotlight, more like a street lamp, or like even a light on a character, that so you can see everything around that character's space, or the sun. That's more of a spotlight. Okay, void, why are we writing void? Because the function we're going to do now doesn't return any data to the function that calls it. I'm going to copy and paste this because I can't see. Open, so this will it draw, or will it start to draw? Okay, so we determine what page we're going to draw when this is called. Well, first we generate all the data. Open, true. I don't know what the anchor is, if it's like the calling, the screen position. So I want to keep going, but I'm going to take a 10-minute break for my neck and back pain, I think. So let me get a little message. Snack break. So I'm going to mute as well. The chat's active if you want to type. Yo. Camera's a little zoomed in. It's nice how easy it is just to implement an escape key. Opens context equals context. What was in there? Radial context. Okay, so that tells you the object you've clicked, if you've clicked something, and if so, what it is. That's pretty simple. But that'll probably get built up to a lot more. Choose root page. Where was choose root page? We haven't done that then. Excuse me. Oh, it wants me to choose the root page, right? I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, it's there as a function. Wow, this class is getting bigger than I thought. Let's have a look. I commented it out by mistake because there was a letter, there was a typo there like that, and I thought it was a comment, so I typed it out. Okay, Hermes, I'm gonna go to bed because it's 5 AM. I need to fix my life. Yesterday, I had a bug. I broke all my code base at 2 AM this morning, and so I stayed up to fix it. I couldn't sleep without recovering it. I deleted it. So I'll catch you guys not this time tomorrow, maybe like 8 hours earlier than what it is now tomorrow. Good night, good morning.